But he's found that jump shot from outside as well. He's been aggressive on the opposite end, getting the ball to the basket.
Sobey in the corner. Great way to start.
Did he hit the backboard on that one?
Harrison underneath with a strong move. Just can't finish. Cotton full court pass to Pinder.
That's one of those Andrew Days shots.
We go back to the leak out, easy bucket. That's a good way to get yourself started.
Always so dynamic. Certainly showed that last week against the Phoenix. They step under on Webster. Who makes them pay?
I tell you what, there's not a lot of guys you can go under screen in this league. Everyone can shoot the ball, so.
Sobey with a tough finish with his left hand. Shot making at either end. Jordan Usher continues that. Sobey trying to thread the needle. And that Wildcats defense was onto it. Beautiful feed from Cotton. Excellent ball movement from the Cats.
Bad pass. Kick it up. Cotton with the behind the back pass and drop it off. Depending for the easy layup. Perth and the crowd, bro. Just the Wildcats.
Just about all of Western Australia you've got on your hands at that point.
Yeah, and most of the first buckets to start the game have been out in transition. Play at their tempo and try and make this a grind-out game.
Pinder again from outside. Gets the friendly roll.
Look at the moment we're playing right into their hands. He said, give me the energy on the defensive end and let's hang our hat on that. Damian Martin was listening into the Wildcats, Damo.
Yeah, on both ends. He's great defensively, being able to guard 1 through 4, even 1 through 5. And offensively, he's found his rhythm since being moved down to the small forward position. But that's a great pass by Norton. Something easy at the rim.
From downtown to start. Perth by 11. 2.5 left in this opening frame. Ware is left wide open. 37 minutes.
That's a rest night for him. That's plenty of rest. He's going to be fresh.
Here he is, getting inside and doing what Bryce does best.
And you don't know what we're saying here, but once that crowd gets going.
Playing in that sort of environment, you love it. You love the pressure. You love the atmosphere it builds. But Brisbane have to start slowing things down, find a way to get some buckets. Baines using his size and strength to get one. They've got to find a way to slow down the Perth offense.
Lead was out at 16 before that Baines bucket. Cotton just slices his way inside.
You're winning and a coach can tell you to run through the wall, and you'll try to run through the wall because you want to keep that going, you know, so.
Here's Corey Webster.
Brisbane's next possession, run that little cross screen action, get Baines into the post, got the size and strength of this match, get something nice and close, but defensively they've got to...
Pinder in the corner. He has it pinched by Scott. Former Taipans teammates get tangled up. Oh, a little stop and prop from Shannon Scott was pretty.
That's nice.
Cotton's long two doesn't go. Baines controls the rebound. Down to Scott and Smith at the other end on the break.
And that's better. That's much better.
Stumble from Keanu Pinder. He somehow regained the ball. And Bryce Cotton takes over. 5 on the shot clock. Puts the moves on. Gets all the way in.
Somebody else beat me.
Do you really blame them for standing there and watching that?
It's a show. He's putting on a show, huh?
I'd just stand there and watch. Oh, gee, that was pretty good. That was pretty good as well from Jordan Usher.
Wasn't us in the first quarter. Offensively, he wants to get the ball through hands and make sure that they chip away at this lead. It's a pretty heavy one at the moment.
Thanks, Kels. Jordan Usher from outside. Cans another one. That's a rare occurrence. So the Wildcats lead is 22. Not even halfway through this second term. Cotton makes it 24. Wildcats out and running. Cotton to Webster. Harris can shoot it from outside and connects. And everyone's coming to the Wildcats party at RAC Arena tonight. Got it back. White in the corner. McDaniel on the putback. Not even that'll go.
They've had a lot of looks just like that. They just haven't gone down tonight. And then
it's not the assignment at the moment. Ty Webster all the way in and gets the roll. Tough sledding so far for Brisbane. as Harrison just barrels his way to the injuries over the course of his season have plagued him, but he's had a good run at it this year. Only get one to go there. Keeps it alive and goes straight back in with it.
And Zakarski, you're going to get better anyway. You know what I mean? Imagine those three guys in practice going at it.
Quera down the lane with a pretty finish. Guarding pick and rolls. Two bigger centres with, I guess you'd say, slower feet. Trying to guard Cotton, but that's a great offensive set. Throw it into the big fella, let him go to work. It doesn't have to be he scores every time, but action off the weak side. Get it inside, get it out, open things up.
Everything that it means, which is terrific to see. 25-point lead to Perth as Ty Webster forces his way inside again. 11 for Pinder. 7 for Harrison to lead all scorers for Brisbane. Smith back to the corner and connects. Chris Smith, the sweet shooting.
Yeah, so the guy that ran the place, his name was Tadpole. He was son of Frogs, so we named our team after his dad.
Frogs, there you go.
Possession there. They've hard showed Bryce, forced him towards half court where he's not attacking downhill, getting out of his hands as Chris Smith step back
In his favorite spot.
in the spot.
I missed 2 free throws.
That was a nightmare for the Red Army. Wouldn't see that happen all that often. Is Harrison getting inside?
He looks good.
It looks so much better for them offensively. Just
Hiram Harris to beat the buzzer, almost.
can't quite get it done.
New Zealand and the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix kicking things off from 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. Big night of coverage coming your way again. Sam McDaniel starts us off here in the second half. Clawed things back, which has been terrific to see. First two teams, matchups between these two teams decided by 5 and 3 respectively. For either side, Harrison gets blocked by the rim underneath. Hiram Harris pushes it in transition. Beautiful drop off to Webster.
The front of the post this time.
Daniel for 3. And Brisbane continue to climb back into this game. Daniel down low. Gets the friendly roll.
Wow.
Bullets have done a sterling job to find their way back into the ball game. Hiram Harris from outside. Yes!
Cotton gets that ball and looks to drive. Send another body at it, make him kick it. Make these guys knock the 3 down. You know Cotton's going to be able to knock it down. But can somebody else do it?
Sobey ran straight into the wall. It was Jesse Wagstaff, who tries to splash one in on the other end. Olivia back on screen if she stands up and cheers a Perth Wildcats bucket. As Baines gets to his left hand, making his way through the lane.
Almost got a sense of deja vu on that one. It was, again, the exact same, but someone's got to come across.
Cotton to Usher. Beautiful ball movement. Steal from Webster. Cotton in the open court. Got options everywhere. And Bryce is a very good one.
I mean, you can say what you want to say. I thought the defense was fantastic on that play.
Smith at the other end.
That same score again.
Isaac White guarding Cotton in the place no one wants to be.
Harrison's just a beast on the boards, grabbing everything.
Just playing his role to perfection as the other Harris.
There's just too much Harris to handle out there at the moment for the Wildcats. Bannon underneath, able to lay it home.
The whole season, Melbourne United are playing fantastic basketball, although they lost today. They've been on top since day one.
Rise to beat the buzzer at 3/4 time.
Oh, it's tough. Wow.
So aware of the situation. Knew how much time at RAC Arena this evening. He continues to put the moves on. Webster attacking the hoop. Pinder working down low on Baines. gets to his right hand and scores.
A very interesting three-quarter time from Justin Schuller. He said he wants to see great habits to win this quarter. He actually spoke more about, as Shannon Scott sees that one get down for that, and seeing some great performances as they lead towards that. I don't know whether this game is a write-off for him. In other news, Tyrell Harrison is getting his left knee re-strapped at the moment. So
we've seen it in Cairns as well, and that's who they play on Sunday, the Bullets. Hinder spinning his way to the hole. 1 3-pointer so far. Hinder trying to thread the needle to Webster. Sobey back the other way, and one.
And he's good enough with the ball. High pick and roll with Baines or one of those big guys. You're gonna be able to get to that basket.
Especially to his left.
27-point lead to the Wildcats. Their biggest win of the season so far was last time out. They scored, well, they won by 21. And they just continue to rack them up. Ty Webster. This is a statement from the Wildcats this evening in their championship chase. The second leg of a doubleheader after Tassie flexed considerable muscle in the early fixture this evening to defeat Melbourne United by 21. Cotton had a piece of it taken by Harrison. 5.5 minutes left. What's he only played tonight? Oh, he's only played 33 minutes of the available 34.5.
Yeah, he wanted to have a good run tonight, not Sequeira steps back and banking wins on their defense, but it just hasn't been there tonight. To give up 100 at this point in the fourth quarter, it's going to be impossible to win.
It's 5 in a row now for Perth, where they've, well, 6 in a row, I should say, where they've scored 100 points. Is Corey Webster on the other end with a tough finish.
And there's a man who hasn't played a lot of minutes. Started off with him doing quite well, but on that losing streak, they made some changes, and he was one of the ones that was.
Let's throw Adam Gilchrist into the mix as well. That's a pretty good triumvirate. Gilly, Damo and Bryce. Corey Webster with another big shot.
Brisbane go into the low post like they were earlier. Just finding the mismatches, finding some buckets. They're talking about building some good habits. It seemed to be working for them in parts of the game, so why not go back to it?
Baines trying to force his way inside on Andrew. Gets that to go.
And they've been able to execute that really well.
Baines underneath to White, who gets it to go, and one. So I'd love to see him get a bucket here in the last minute and a half as a little bit of an early birthday present. Corey Webster spinning and winning.
He can go.
Just putting on a clinic for the young fellas. All these games for these teams fighting for the last few playoff spots is so important. And it's just exciting for us to be able to watch this. Your man
Henschel up and under. Oh, look at Ben Henschel's moves.
We'll stay out of this game
for that game. Here comes Ben Henschel again. Off to Jack Andrew. And it is party time at RAC Arena. Why not one for the road? Get the birthday boy involved. Dante Russo-Nance has picked up a point.
That's how you play. That's how you play.
Isaac White at the other end. A second left. Russo-Nance floats one home. And the Wildcats cruise to their biggest win of the season.